star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
That was our national anthem performed by the talented Skylar Cole. And with that, we'll be right back in just a moment. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And on the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Derek Lively.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. Caleb Martin out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Gafford in at the 5 down low. And for Detroit, Thompson and Harris are their forwards. LeVert out there with Cade Cunningham. And it's Duren in at center. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Let me tell you something about Jalen Duren. This guy fears no one, and he plays with a mean streak.
Now here's Irving. It's Davis on the wing for 3. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Yeah, if you can hit that with regularity, it opens up the floor so much more. That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Thompson against LeVert. Martin with a screen on Harris. Davis kicks to Irving. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
And that's a defensive miscue there. You can't let Irving get that kind of position inside.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Well, it was the Dallas Mavericks winning their last game against the Pelicans.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
Well, those are the kinds of performances you hope carry over into some momentum for this.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
After a solid rookie campaign, Coach, Jalen Duren had a breakout sophomore year.
Well, Kevin, Jalen Duren knows who he is. Averaging a double-double, but he stays within himself. Doesn't take very many jump shots, shot well over 60%, and he has got a great motor.
That's good from Duren. And when you take a look at Jalen Duren, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
He stands since 2009. The Pistons have just 2 playoff appearances.
Yeah, that's true, Kevin, and they got swept in both of those playoff appearances. They haven't won a playoff game since 2008, and with all the lottery picks they've made recently, their fans are itching to see some progress. Well, with the size that Cunningham has, he is a real handful inside.
Pass to Davis. Here's Martin. He's covered by Thompson. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Thompson misses. For Detroit, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Harris finds LeVert. Comes up empty down low. And for Detroit, they come in off a good outing against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Cunningham against Irving. Davis, the pass to Martin. Davis with a screen on Thompson. Martin. Second shot opportunity. Duren pulls it in. Detroit with the ball. They trail by 1. Harris inside. Covered by Martin. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Thompson. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's getting around 8 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
Yeah, and make no mistake, we're watching a special guy here, and his numbers only tell a fraction of the story.
Here's Thompson, and that one's on target from the wing. Thompson's got 5.
A true shooter, Thompson can adjust his touch perfectly for that mid-range.
Harris outside. To the inside. Here's Cunningham. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
Here's Irving after the basket by Detroit. Thompson in the corner. Offline with his 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Thompson in the post. Working on Martin. With the floater. It's rebounded by Dallas. And they're running. Here's Gafford. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from LeVert. The Pistons trailing. Shoots the 3. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Davis finds Gafford. LeVert with the wide open look. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Thompson outside. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. While we have a break, we can see which teams have made the most of their second chance opportunities over the last 10 games. 5th, the Mavericks.
Really something to see. Their effort on the offensive glass has just led to so many second chance opportunities.
Here's Cunningham. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
Yeah, and the effort on the boards last game gave them that many more chances.
They get it back. It's LeVert on the wing. Buries the long-range jumper.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor him.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Mavericks. This game against Detroit here, it's their first meeting of the season.
And going back a season ago, it was a win for both sides in their 2 meetings.
Yeah, these non-conference matchups are a good measuring stick for a team. Taking on less familiar opponents can tell you a lot.
Here's LeVert after the made shot from Klay Thompson.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach said how much he admires Klay Thompson, saying, that guy is a champion. Coming back from 2 years away, Thompson's still one of the best two-way guards in the league. Nothing but respect for Klay, and there's zero argument here. Thompson surely a future Hall of Famer. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
And the first one at the line is good. We're only around halfway through this very long season, GA. This is when the grind, I think, really kicks in.
Yeah, you think about the physical and mental toll this game takes on you. And I miss being out there, but, man, I tell you, it can be a grind.
Ivy's checked in for Harris. And so Irving nails both of them. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone. When you think about the best ball handlers of all time, where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Now, here's LeVert. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Mavericks leading by 5. Gafford finds Martin. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And Cunningham with the slam.
Well, that's the kind of assertive play you want to see more of from Cunningham.
Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Outside, Martin. Out to Thompson. Ball's knocked loose. Now, here's Thompson. 9 points last game out. Ivy a screen on Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Thompson passes to Durant. Here's Ivy. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. For Dallas, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Outside, Davis. Martin with the screen for Davis. Pass to Irving. Now, here's Gafford. Defended by Duran. Davis against Thompson. Outside, Irving. Off target from outside.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet. Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Davis dishes to Martin. Sinks the triple. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
Yeah, that's next level stuff from AD. He draws the eyes of the defense and then locates the open man.
And timeout called by JB Bickerstaff. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. D'Angelo Russell's checked in for Dallas. Pistons trail by 4. Pass to Ivy. Cunningham against Russell. Here's LeVert. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
Yeah, they never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
The first free throw is good. Stan, for 4 seasons, you were the head coach of the Detroit Pistons, and we were just talking the other day, what a great sports city Detroit is.
Oh, I absolutely loved my time in Detroit. I've still got 2 kids who live in the area, and great sports fans. Hardworking people that really value hardworking teams, and if you are one, they will be behind you all the way.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Mavericks making a switch here. Irving's checked in. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You take a look at the Pistons. They're way down there in the conference standings, looking for a lot of improvement during the second half of the season. Mavericks leading by 3. Pass to Gafford. Inside, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Cunningham. Ivy on the wing. He's covered by Irving. Puts it up. Cunningham gets the bucket. That's now 8 points for Cade Cunningham.
Yeah, and Cunningham there, able to shoot with his feet set. That's one he knows he can hit.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Outside Irving. Davis in the corner. The kick out to Irving. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Irving's got 7 points.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Pass to Duran. To the middle. Pistons passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Bounce pass from Ivy. And Duran slams it in.
And smart pick and roll play by Ivy. He saw a chance to open things up for a teammate and took it.
The Mavericks leading. Irving looking for an opening. Davis in the corner from downtown. It's Cunningham with the rebound.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And Thompson kicks to Ivy. Gafford with the steal. Ivy against Russell. Here's Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes, flexing on him there.
So for the Pistons, their last game, a win against the Pacers. Cunningham outside. Tries it from 9. And he drops that one in. He's got 10.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Irving against Cunningham. Irving drives in. Here's Gafford. The defense that time from Duran.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. A different look for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Najee Marshall comes in for Davis. And Washington subbed in for Klay Thompson. Here's Russell. He picked up 12 points in their last win against New Orleans. Now an update on Caleb Martin from David Aldridge. David, what'd you find out?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from the Mavericks head athletic trainer. And this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for them. And there's never a good time for injuries, but right in the thick of the season, this is a difficult one to navigate. Kevin?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sidelines.
Yeah, you never want to speculate on injury, but that didn't look like something you were going to bounce back from quickly.
Robinson misses. Dallas shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. Out to Russell. On the wing, Irving. Ivy defending. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Mavericks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
And in terms of ball handling, this guy is just on another level. Kyrie Irving can put it on a string and just run circles around the defense.
32 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pass to Washington. 6 on the shot clock. From the wing. And it comes off the front of the rim. Pistons trail by 3. Harris passes to Ivy. Uncovered. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss. From deep Washington. And that one released in time, but no good. Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the Dallas Mavericks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And with each made 3, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
And so it's Dallas with it. 3-point lead. They've got Ivy. Reed out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Robinson. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. Pass to Irving. To the wing right side. From deep Washington. Rebounded by the Pistons. Here's Ivy. To the paint. Here's Reed. That one's in. His first shot this game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
As the son of 2 professional athletes, Stan, Jaden Ivey was raised around sports. He knows the culture.
Yeah, that's an understatement, Kevin. His grandfather and father both played professional football. His mom played in the WNBA. She's now a college coach, but she also spent some time as an assistant with the Grizzlies. This guy has had sports from the time he was born.
And the Pistons with possession here. The Mavericks making the shot. Pass to Harris. Over Marshall. Harris, no good. Dallas leading by 3. Russell inside. Guarded by Robinson. Here's Lively. The rebound by Ivy. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
Now, here's Ivy. 8 points his last outing. Into the lane. Can't hit from in close. Dallas has gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. And it's in there. Irving's got 10.
A defender has Irving closely covered, but he's just so determined to get through the contact and to the bucket.
Now Robinson. Still scoreless. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Reed a screen. He takes it in. Ivy. Mavericks with the rebound. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you. Tobias Harris, over the course of his career, has played a lot at both forward positions. He says, I'm comfortable playing both of them. I'm not big on the position thing. I'm versatile. Kevin, he's just a basketball player and a very, very good one.
I would agree, David. I know you like him. We like him as well. A very skilled one at that. Thank you very much. Here's Ivy. The Mavericks making the shot. Reed, a screen on Irving. That's it, and the Dallas lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Ivy.
Oh, interior defense doesn't hold back against Ivy, but he just explodes right by them and gets it to go.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. In the corner, Irving with it. Off target with his 3. The Pistons have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Such a wide open look. And now just a 2-point Maverick lead.
As a playmaker, Ivy has an interesting upside. If he continues to develop those skills, he'd only increase his value.
Now, here is Russell. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Irving against Ivy. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
The Mavericks have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. That's good from Lively. So for the Pistons, Stewart comes in for Tobias Harris. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Duncan Robinson. Then for the Mavericks, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Najee Marshall. And it's Thompson in for Washington. So he gets them both. Pistons trail by 4. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Isaiah Stewart. Here now is the 2K leaderboard. Over the past month, these teams have tortured opponents defensively. In 4th, the Pistons.
What a month they've had defensively. I mean, they've really gotten after it on that end of the floor.
Pistons passing it around. Read a screen. Here's Ivy. It's blocked. Thompson looking for an opening. Irving can't hit. Pistons trail by 4. Ivy on the wing. He's guarded by Russell. Pass to Sasser. Back to Ivy. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Here's Ivy. He has 5. Read a screen. Russell against Ivy. 4 on the shot clock. Robinson for 3, and Lively pulls it down. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Mavericks. 4-point game. And it's Russell in the corner. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Hitting three-pointers, so important in today's NBA. Good thing Russell's got the range and confidence to do so.
Robinson a screen on Irving. Pass to Reed. Robinson with it. In the corner, Ivy with it. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Ivy's got 4 this quarter.
Give Ivy credit for being aware of the shot clock situation and salvaging that possession.
Irving with it. He picked up 15 points in their last win against New Orleans.
Look, he kept finding ways to get to the free throw line. He knew the other team couldn't stop him, so he just continued to punish them at the line.
And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. Duren, he's checked in for the Pistons. Kate Cunningham comes in for Marcus Sasser. Then for the Mavericks, Anthony Davis comes in for Derek Lively. And Martin subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. 6 to shoot. Here's Davis. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Jalen Duren.
And when healthy, Davis remains an absolute force in this league on both sides of the ball.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
That free throw, no good. Stan, I've always admired you come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, I loved being around the game, and so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number 1, I loved baseball, and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way, so if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific story. First one falls for him. Coach, it didn't take long for Kate Cunningham to establish himself as the leader of this team.
Well, Kevin, he's very mature for his age. He was put in a position with all young guys around him, so he had to step up. And I've never heard Cade Cunningham blame anyone else for the team's struggles. He's got everything you could want in a team leader.
And what strikes me about Cade Cunningham is he's still growing. He's still capable of doing more on the floor. And he has the work ethic and attitude to make those improvements and become a real factor on the floor.
Now, here is Irving. 10 points for him. Thompson for the triple. Rebound, Detroit. Duren's got 7 rebounds in the game. Robinson with it. And it's Martin picking him up. The 8-footer. And it falls over the rim and in. He has 5.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Dallas has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Irving with the bounce pass. Gafford sets the pick for Thompson. Pass to Davis. Just 5 on the clock. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it.
A moment now to see the numbers for Kyrie Irving. He showed up every night and some noteworthy performances over the last month. Putting up about 24 points per, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, he gives you something to build around night after night. Reliability is huge in this league.
The Pistons have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Cunningham outside. The floater. Mavericks with the rebound. Gafford's got 5 rebounds tonight. Thompson right side. Pass to Irving. Thompson outside. Hits the jumper in space. Thompson's got 12 in the game.
Well, Thompson is having no trouble finding himself shots, and he'll just keep pouring them in as long as he can.
The Pistons working the ball around now. Martin against LeVert. Cunningham for three. Out to the wing. Thompson against Davis. Here's Cunningham. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Davis.
Yeah, there you see Cunningham's willingness to take contact to battle for his shot inside.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And he didn't go to the line once in the first half. But now he's figuring out how to draw contact and get himself to the line.
And the Pistons making a change here. Harris is checked in. D'Angelo Russell's checked in for Dallas. Now, here is Russell. He's got 6. Pass to Thompson. Cunningham against Russell. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Here's LeVert, and Davis sends it back.
At this point, finding blocks comes naturally for AD. He just anticipates and attacks the basketball.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Harris against Davis. On the wing, Harris. He picked up 30 points in their last win against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
And his scoring is going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And you see Russell taking the hit on that shot. Great body control, potential and one.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you know what? The work he's put in at the line starting to pay off. How about 78% on the season?
Stan, isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier, but I think what players have learned, it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer.
Now here's Davis. 6 points for him. Gafford finds Martin. No good on the triple. Pistons trail by 5. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Dallas has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. And it's Russell missing. Detroit's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them.
And whenever Harris is aggressive like this, I think it's for the best because he has that ability to attract contact.
The Pistons have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9.
Shoot 2.
That's good from Harris.
He's just one of those veterans you can count on from the line. Harris really makes an impact from the stripe.
And Harris drops them both.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded. with trips to the line.
Martin dishes to Davis. Pass to Gafford. And here's Russell. Thompson outside. Right side, Russell goes up. Thompson gets it inside.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit, trailing by 5. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Nothing is better than winning on the road in this league. It's so difficult. You savor every one of those.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
What's up?
That's good from Cunningham.
The former #1 pick, Cunningham has dealt with some injuries, but when he's healthy, he's always a factor.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Daniel Gafford.
On the boards, he's been a much bigger presence these last few years than he had been prior. And he can be counted on now to make an impact with his rebounding. And that's a product of all the work he's put in down low.
Here's Russell. He's got 9. There's 1:54 left in the first half. Davis kicks to Martin. Gafford passes to Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Russell. With the clock winding down, and Gafford throws it down.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Down low, stolen by Thompson. Cunningham against Russell. Here's Thompson. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, Thompson is known for that shooting ability, but deserves more recognition for his defense. He's got the size, the lateral quickness, and most importantly, the desire defensively.
That free throw good from Thompson.
A legendary shooter, Thompson is also a versatile defender who plays with great energy on both sides of the ball.
And he makes the first but misses the second. Pistons trail by 5. To the inside. Here's Harris. That shot is off. Great D that time from Davis. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. And the Pistons with possession here. The Mavericks making the shot. Pass to Duran and stolen by Russell. And here we go. He lobs it up. Gafford misses.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
Here's Harris, and Detroit with another turnover here. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the half. Right side, Russell. Thompson finds Martin. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Martin's got 5. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Coach Jason Kidd. Jason, how do you feel about your team's performance?
I feel great. You know, we're sharing the ball, we're making the extra pass, but we're attacking the paint. And if we can continue to do that, puts us in a good seat.
Jason, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Thanks for being with us. First off, how about we start with an update on the All-Star voting?
Man, we've talked about it so much, hard to believe we're almost an All-Star weekend.
I'm interested to see which new faces make it this year. This first All-Star game for a player really memorable. And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the Mavericks.
The defense should get a top. They've been getting splashed on all game, and I'm just sitting back watching the show.
And as great as they've been, the show still has a second act. It can all change in a flash.
Can you say splash on TV?
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you, 2 quarters in the books. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
And here is Irving on the floor for Dallas. Daniel Gafford is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Martin. Then there's Irving. And it's Thompson in at the shooting guard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Even with the defense all over him, Thompson sticks with it and doesn't just give up on the shot.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
One of the areas where he has excelled all season long. How about 87% from the line?
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe. Pistons trail by 11. Cunningham outside. Lavertis screen on Irving. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 19 points.
Yeah, and Cunningham is one of the more difficult players to guard in that pick and roll.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Mavericks. Martin with a screen on Cunningham. Here's Irving. Good D by Thompson. And, well, Detroit shooting not great, 40% for the game. Martin with the block, and they get it back.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Davis with a screen on Cunningham. Thompson in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Thompson's got the lead up to 12 now for the Mavericks.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. The grind of the NBA season wears on, but what a pleasure this year is turning out to be. Let's check out the West and see how the standings look. You look at Dallas. This season has been a struggle for them. They're down at the bottom of the conference.
And, you know, for the Mavericks, they have been one of the major surprises in the NBA this season. Unfortunately, for the wrong reasons.
Yeah, I just don't know what has happened to them. You get the sense that their frustration is starting to reach a breaking point, too.
And here's Thompson after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. And you look at Asar Thompson, coach, already imposing at the defensive end of the floor.
He certainly is, Kevin. And that's what they got him to do. But it's the offensive end where he has to make strides, especially in his three-point shooting. It's problematic for a perimeter player who struggles to get the ball in the basket.
He's off on the second.
Well, in terms of pure talent, Asar Thompson has loads of it. I don't know if he has a ceiling.
Martin kicks to Irving. Back to Davis. Just 5 to shoot. Martin for 3. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists tonight. Harris outside. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Inside. Duran, no good.
Not a great start to this second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Thompson misses. Pistons trail by 15. Here's LeVert. Here's Duran. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Well, positioning and size win Duran the offensive rebound, which he then cashes in on.
Martin against Thompson. Outside Irving. Thompson passes to Gafford. Outside Irving. Over Cunningham. No good from Irving.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Mavericks leading by 11. Now, here is Irving. He's got 10. Pass to Martin. Back to Irving. It's deflected. It's stolen by Cunningham. Lobbed up there for Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
I think the rim could be 12 feet off the ground, and Thompson could still go get the lob.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Harris against Davis. And they double up Davis. Martin kicks to Gafford. 5 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Davis. Detroit with the rebound. Harris has got his 4th rebound in this one. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Martin.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Cunningham outside. Back to Thompson. Pass to Harris. To the paint. Shot's good by Duren. And that's 13 points here for Jalen Duren.
Well, the defense is right there, but Duren doesn't care.
Here's Irving. 12 points for him. Thompson outside. Takes the three. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 9th assist in the game now.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Cunningham out to Thompson. 5 on the clock. Duren sets the screen for Thompson. And Duren slams it in.
Well, it's always a huge bonus when Duren has a scoring night like this.
And so it's Dallas with it. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Irving finds Thompson. Pass to Davis. The baseline J. Rejected by Harris.
And using his long arms there to his advantage. Opponents got to be mindful of Harris's defensive capabilities.
Russell, he's checked in for Caleb Martin. So it's the Mavericks now. 10-point lead. It's LeVert on the wing. Sinks the three-pointer. LeVert's got 7 points.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
And here is Davis. After Karis LeVert made the last three-pointer.
And over the course of his career, Davis has become a much better shooter.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. Thompson passes to LeVert. There's the three. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
To the left wing. Gafford sets the pick for Russell. Pass to Gafford. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham.
Getting everyone involved. Russell operating the offense like a seasoned vet.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the three. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
Pistons trail by 12. Pass to Duren. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got 3 assists now in this one.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 9. Back to Irving. Stolen by LeVert. Harris up top. He's guarded by Davis. Back to Harris. Pistons passing it around. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And now here's the upcoming schedule for the Dallas Mavericks. On Sunday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Tuesday, they'll face off against Paul George and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And that game against Houston, you know they're going to be amped up for that one. And they'll need to be. That's going to be one tough game for that group.
First free throw is good.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jaden Ivey gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
All reads checked in for the Pistons. And Ivey drops them both. Mavericks leading by 8. Outside, Russell. Davis dishes to Thompson. Pass to Gafford. Irving with the ball. Driving inside. Back to Gafford. Now here is Davis. Tries again. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. Turing's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Latrey, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
And he's good on the first of 3. And he's good on the second. And he makes all 3. Here's Irving. 12 points for him. Davis with a screen on Ivey. Irving kicks to Gafford. And again, unable to change momentum here. Pass to Reed. Here's Ivey. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
And that one falls for Ivey.
Well, as the turnovers come down and the shooting percentages rise, Ivey is having a greater impact on his team's ability to win games.
Marcus Sasser's checked in for Jalen Duren. Then for the Mavericks, Derek Lively comes in for Daniel Gafford. And Washington subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Sasser with it. He's guarded by Russell. Sasser can't hit.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Thompson sets the pick for Russell. Shot clock at 6. Washington against LeVert. And it's Washington missing.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Pass to LeVert. Now Sasser. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now, here is Russell. 9 points in the game so far. Reed against Lively. Here's Thompson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Jaden Ivey.
Not someone you want to send to the foul line. Klay Thompson is nearly automatic from there.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
the first one falls.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for the Pistons. And so Thompson nails both of them. We've got 1:55 left in the third. Ivy against Thompson. Up top, Reed. Six on the shot clock. Spins. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First free throw is good. Christie, he's checked in for the Mavericks. That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 1:34 left here in the third quarter. Reed against Lively. Pass to Russell. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Reed with the steal. Sasser with it. Looking for Ivy, and he gets it there. That's tipped. Washington, that's for two. And that one is off. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Ivy with it. He's picked up by Russell. Russell against Ivy. Robinson a screen on Russell. Shot clock at 5. Here's Ivy. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Ivy's got 12 in the game.
He's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in there.
Here's Russell. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Lively. 27 seconds left to play here in the third. Christie with the screen on Robinson. In the corner, Lively with it. Russell from long range. It doesn't go for him. To the inside. Reed the pass to Ivy. Outside Robinson. Hits the three-point bomb. And it's a three-point Piston lead.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, there is no quit in this team. Making up for that slow start with great composure and determination.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Pistons ahead. They're up by 3. Live from Little Caesars Arena. You're watching 2K Sports. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach Jason Kidd.
Come on, come on. Let's get our energy back up. Let's go. Come on.
Jason Kidd wanting a little bit more effort, as you heard him say right there, asking his team to be more active.
Yeah, and I think he senses just a little bit of complacency. Guys don't have that same level of focus, and you know that's not going to cut it with him.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Paul Reed. Marcus Sasser is out there with Ivy. Then it's Robinson. That's the group for Detroit right now. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Detroit.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
No good on the second free throw. And he nails the third.
And even with one miss, he's still able to stretch that to a two-possession game. That is huge for them right now.
Now Irving, outside Russell. Over in the corner, Washington. No good on the three. Pistons leading by 5. Robinson with it. Guarded now by Irving. It's good.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Over in the corner, Marshall. Irving kicks to Russell. Over in the corner, Marshall. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 6th assist on the night.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
Ivy on the wing. He's guarded by Russell. Takes the 13-footer. The shot by Ivy, no good. Mavericks trail by 4. And he drives in. Here's Reed, and it's Russell with the rebound. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Over in the corner, Washington. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Well, he hasn't made a shot, and his team is losing. Time to find another solution.
Robinson, that's good.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now, here is Russell. Outside Irving. Lively a screen on Ivy. Russell passes to Marshall. Releases. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Marshall's got 5 points now in the quarter. Detroit leading by 4. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Ivy against Russell. Now, here's Ivy. He's guarded closely. Off target at the rim. Here's Washington. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Dallas making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Pistons leading by 3. With the teardrop, and that one good.
Well, Robinson not known for his passing, but he will move the ball when that's what's called for.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Ivy against Russell. Pass to Irving. Now Washington. Russell with it. Takes a 3. Dallas, no good that time either.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Robinson, and there's another one for the Pistons.
Well, not an area we're used to seeing Robinson operate in, but he focuses and gets it to go.
Mavericks trail by 7. Irving passes to Russell. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. The Pistons have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. At the elbow, it's Robinson. Robinson a screen on Russell. Ivy passes to Reed. 4 on the clock. Over Irving. Mavericks with the rebound. Thompson with it. Outside, Russell. Pass to Irving. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
So hard to contain. Irving enjoys putting the D on their heels and drawing fouls.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And Irving is one of the most gifted players we've ever seen. I mean, who still continues to play at a high level.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. Here is Cunningham. Nifty move. Got a piece of it. Outside, Russell. Here's Washington. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Cunningham against Irving. And here's Cunningham. Lets it go from 14. A rebound by Washington. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Here's the floater. LeVert grabs the miss. Pistons leading by 4. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Washington, that's good.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Here's Cunningham following the 3-point basket by Dallas. And Thompson kicks to Ivy. Duran with the screen on Russell. Clock at 6. Goes back up. And it's good on the layup. Duran's got 10 points in just the second half.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Detroit making a switch here. Harris is checked in. Then for the Mavericks, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Davis is subbed in for P.J. Washington. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. They were asking the team to play faster, push the ball. Coach told their players, hey, look, in this league, fast break points are the easiest. We need more of them. Can't argue with that. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now, here is Irving. Inside. That one misses. Cunningham with some nice D.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cunningham. Mavericks trail by 3. Now, here is Irving. Here's Russell. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Here's LeVert. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 4 assists in the game.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Dallas has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Outside, Russell. Back to Irving. Launches it. Dallas, no good that time either.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Cunningham's shot is off. Mavericks shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%. Good D by Thompson. Detroit leading by 5. Pass to Cunningham. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Here's Thompson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jalen Duren. He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second.
And since halftime, he's made a concerted effort to get to the line. Be aggressive. Great stuff.
Back to Cunningham. Pistons passing it around. Duren sets the screen for Thompson. The 11-footer. And the rejection by Gafford. The shot's good. Duren's got 4 points this quarter.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Mavericks trail by 6. Here is Russell. Now Irving. That one goes in.
You can't let Irving get comfortable in that pick and roll. Superb at knowing when to shoot in those situations.
Pistons shooting around 37% in the fourth quarter. The minutes starting to wear on them. Back to Cunningham. Over Irving. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Russell with it. Picked up by Thompson. Cunningham against Irving. Davis with a screen on Cunningham. Outside, Davis. 6 on the shot clock. And the 3 off target. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. 4-point game. That's good from Harris. Martin's checked in for D'Angelo Russell. LeVert against Thompson. Pass to Cunningham. Second chance shot, and the layup is good. Cunningham's got 21.
Well, yeah, that's why he was the #1 pick back in 2021. Cunningham showing there that he can dominate games.
Now, here is Irving. And here is Gafford. And it's good for 2.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Pistons leading by 5. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Mavericks on D. Cunningham kicks to Thompson. Cunningham against Irving. 14 feet away. And again, Cunningham missing. Mavericks trail by 5. Outside Irving. Gafford sets the pick for Irving. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And make no mistake, Irving wants the ball in his hands in these moments. His confidence is off the chart.
Levert finds Cunningham. And the rejection by Gafford. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And the Pistons with possession here. 3-point lead. Davis looking for an opening. Pass to Gafford. And Thompson kicks to Irving. Davis with a screen on Harris. Irving misses. Detroit leading by 3. Harris passes to Thompson. Here's Cunningham, and Davis sends it back.
A two-way star, AD has led the league in shot blocking on multiple occasions.
Hits it from 3-point range.
And you got to admire Irving in these situations. Doesn't let pressure overwhelm him. In fact, he embraces it.
And, well, Detroit shooting around 40% from the floor here. Cunningham against Irving. Cunningham inside. No good, unable to end this run. The Mavericks shooting about 42% so far. Irving against Cunningham. Irving kicks to Gafford to take the lead. That shot off. The defense that time from Duran. Thompson for 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Clever move by the young guy. Thompson sticks with the shot and gets fouled.
And he misses the second attempt, but one more coming up here. And so he ends up making 2 out of 3, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
For the screen on Cunningham. The 3 ball. Irving can't hit. And that's an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
A very successful visit to the line for him. Now this is a 2-possession game.
Here's Irving. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure? Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 2. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
"19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Irving against Cunningham. Irving with the ball. Davis in the corner. right between the eyes. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
And they have just enough time for a catch and shoot here. It has to be an immediate shot, though. That's their only hope.
So it's a narrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, thanks very much, Clay. You had it going tonight. Now, when you are that hot, what are you trying to do on the court?
Took a couple bad shots, a couple heat checks, but they went in tonight, fortunately. When you got the hot hand, you're just looking for that little ounce of space, because all you need is an inch or two, and that thing's just flicking off your wrist so easy, and it just happened to be one of those nights.
That leads to one of those wins for your team, man. Thanks very much. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the player of the game, Kyrie Irving.